The real life of Dr. Taylor Martin is back yet again. I'm hitting you with a realer than real episode, right? I know I say this so much, but I'm going to say it again. Everyone out here thinks I'm rich because I'm a pharmacist and I own my own business. But little do you know, I literally claim exempt throughout the whole entire year. So I can have every dollar that goes from pharmacy into the business. So I just got done with my CPA accountant meeting and state, Oregon, I'm getting back $2,600. And I just want to let you know for federal, I owe $21,100 and whatever. And it is now March 20th and April 15th is tax due date, right? You guys all know that. So in less than 3 weeks, I have to literally come up with $18,000. Now I have a wife, a life, a family, daughters, house, a business to all run. So this right here, I'm just laughing because it's now just funny, that I'm going to show you and document the process on how now I literally have zero money towards that and how I'm going to come through with that money in less than 3 weeks. And bear with me because this is going to be a very rocky and real road, and I'm going to show you exactly how I got there and what I did. Now, it is a blessing upon blessing that tomorrow is payday, so I will be taking out some of that monies and showing you the whatever it's called when you're trying to do like a charity fundraiser and the thing keeps going up, whatever it is, don't know. But I am going to take you by each savings of the dollar to get this happen. And stay tuned. Here we go. Just stopped at the bank. It is Saturday, March 22nd. And if I don't have the money in hand that I owe for this 21,000 whatever, I won't be able to do it. So I had to stop at the bank, pick up $2K, and I have to have that physically in my hand or else I will not be able to save up. So we got a long way to go, guys. We got a long way to go. I'm currently at the demo now up at OTF EVC, hitting everyone with the facts on the creatine, the pre-workout, the protein. And yes, so I just need you to bear with me as we go through this long, short journey of me amassing this amount of money in a short amount of period, because we are literally paying this year's taxes, last year's taxes with this year's money. So it's going to be super close. And honestly, I'm laughing because this is just so funny. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but you're going to be along for the ride. All right. We are at 2K on March 22nd. Heard that. It is a gloomy Sunday, March 30th. And it's crazy that yesterday, Saturday, I pulled out a double demo because we know we have got to get this funds to pay off our tax refund or our tax owe to the federal government. I will say this, good news is my state tax came in, which was $2,100, and that brings the total of our $21,100 and whatever to $4,100. All right, $4,100, and we only have about, yikes, if my math is correct, about 16 days left. So I have 16 days to come up with a lot of money. And so I'm literally doing demos on demos on demos. And I'm not going to lie, I'm a little worried. So we'll see how this all plays out. I get paid 2 more times from the pharmacist job before all this money is due. So I need y'all to bear with me and say a prayer for your boy, because it is going to be a crazy next couple weeks trying to get this all funded. But it is what it is. This is America. Capitalism at its finest. You need money to make money. That is true, unless you have a big inheritance or you hit the lottery. I am neither of those. So it's time to grind. It is now April 4th. Oh man. I came to the realization the other day that there is no way that this is going to happen. So, wow. Yeah, there you have it. There's just no way I'm going to be able to come up with this money. This is a valuable lesson that, I don't know. People always say you got to get your money right, but when you're out here self-funded to the fullest, man. It is a little bit different, you know, claiming basically non-exempt on my pharmacist wage, meaning I take everything home, and every single dollar of that, you know, except for a trip or two twice a year, which I know, I mean, you know, maybe I should go, maybe I shouldn't, but at the end of the day, I don't want to look back after we make it and be like, damn, I wish I would have lived my life a little bit more. So here I am in this situation. I literally have about probably like 10 days to try to pull together another 12 grand, which I don't think is going to happen. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, these demos are the bread and butter of Authentic, but you know, I just can't snap my fingers and have money show up in the Shopify. So I'm just going to continue to do what I can day by day, and I guess on the 11th or 12th, we are going to just cross that bridge when we get there and see how much we have pulled together. Fun times. It's now Monday, April 7th, and I just want to let you guys know it's been a crazy day. April 7th, I have the day off. So knowing what you guys know now thus far in the video, y'all need to know that I got to hustle. So this morning, of course, double demo day. I was at this one place where we normally do demos. Tough crowd, only sold one creatine. And then right now I'm at my second demo for the night, but in between these demos, shit hit the fan, right? My precious father, who's 70 something, we were working on something to help my aunt. And when we were there this morning, after my first demo, he got really lightheaded, and then like he went down on the ground, and his like heart rate was like super high. Like I could see the carotid pulsing over here. And so with that being said, I just thought to myself, this isn't happening right now. So basically my dad just laid down, checked his pulse, and it was like super high. So it was also the same time that another family member had been coming over to drop off plants at my aunt's house, who just so happens to be a paramedic, right? Like you can't make this up. And so he was there, he came in, checked his vitals. He's like, hey, you guys need to call 911. So basically we called 911. Paramedics came, first responders, all that good jazz. They came in, checked him out, asked all the normal questions, took him out to the hospital, you know, basically where I work. Imagine that. And so I followed the ambulance all the way out there, and turns out he just has these PACs or PVCs sometimes when he, you know, stands up too fast or something like that. And they just did the vagal maneuver, and he was all good to go. They just had to check his electrolytes. Now, mind you, I got out of the hospital at literally 2:30 because my stepmom came and she was like, yeah, go home, go do what you got to do. And I was just like, damn, I already called the place that I'm at and said, hey, I can't make it, my dad's in the hospital. And I was just like, actually, just kidding, I can come out. And so I'm here right now, and just mind you, all this pressure and shit that I'm under when I have to deliver, whew, I am him. And so you just got to keep going. Basically, with that being said, is I'm at the demo now. It's been a huge success. The morning one, you know, tough crowd, but hey, I'm just thankful to be out there. And so basically I came up with the money that I needed to figure out how much I need to, right? So as you guys already know, we got the 4K from, and then we got the 1,000 after cashing out Milani's Acorns school fund. Yeah, desperate times call for desperate measures. And then 3K from my paycheck on the 18th, and then 6 grand, 3 that I have right now, 3 that I have to make up between Right Meow, which is April 7th, and April 18th, because I'm going to be sending my taxes in. They're not going to cash until like the 18th. And then it just so happens that my dad graciously is loaning me 7 grand after I asked him last week to help me with this. Now, mind you, please bear with me here. I don't take handouts from anybody, but I know I'm literally in financial ruin, and my dad is literally going to be the only thing that's going to bail me out. And I honestly feel so ashamed and honestly embarrassed that he's helping me out. but I am so grateful that he's going to be helping me out. So I really just can't say enough that thank you, Dad. And right now I just got to realize that I have, I don't know how many days, but not very many to make up 3K. So I need y'all to stick with me. This is how I know that no matter what happens in life, I have it all. Just picked up the check from my dad. We were playing chess today. And as you guys know, yesterday he was legit at the hospital. And, you know, I'm in my car right now and, you know, on the check it says loan, okay? Loan. Meaning that I have to pay it back. But I'm just going to be real with you guys. Yes, I just feel like a fraud because, you know, taking money from your parents when you're quote unquote a grown man feels just a little weird. But at the end of the day, I'm very grateful that I do have a father that loves me, has always been supportive of my dreams and goals, whether it was wanting to become a pharmacist, real estate, or this brand. You know, I am very grateful. You know, most people can't just be like, hey, Dad, can you loan me $7 grand? But at the end of the day, I don't know. It's just a weird feeling because, I mean, there's people that swam here that didn't speak any English that are making more money than I ever will or can in my life. And, yeah, you know, I mean, I should be really happy right now, but I mean, I guess I'm not because, I mean, I know that I'm going to be able to do this now because literally all I have to do now is just make 3K between now and next Friday with everything that was accounted for on the last video that you guys heard. So grateful, but a little bit ashamed. But at the end of the day, who fucking cares? Like, you know, I just wanted to document this to see if I could physically come up with it. And I can't. I failed. And that's okay. You know, most millionaires or successful people in their life failed at however many businesses before they actually made one that hit. And I am happy to say that this is still the first business. And, you know, after all these years, we still haven't thrown in the towel. So we moving, baby. We moving. Now we moving straight to the bank with it. Ha 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 ha. Should have been a rapper. There it is, folks. My hard-earned money going right to the government. Sad day, but we gotta pay Uncle Sam or else, well, there won't be any business. It's March 12th. We are making the final deposit at the bank. And here we are, making the final deposit. Just got done with the post office, sent in the check on this Saturday for $21,128, getting 7 of that from my father and coming up with the rest along with from the business and my hard-earned money from the pharmacy. Here we are. We did it. It was very stressful, but I just feel like my dad at the end of the day bailed me out, but I have to pay him back $7 grand. So this is the episode 17, the real life of Dr. Taylor Martin, of how Taylor almost came up with $21,128. Of course, I failed miserably, but this was just a valuable lesson that I can't keep doing this, and I really got to get my monies right and figure out my federal tax code for when I get that money every other Friday from Kaiser. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe, like, comment, share, and also share what other things you want to see in this. But I appreciate you guys coming thus far into the video. Y'all the real ones. Bless you.